What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the CFL recruiting series, and not commitment series, but recruiting series, right? And I want to talk about Hugh Jackson and how he got straight to work after being announced as the head coach for Grambling State University. Y'all, in the past 24 hours, Hugh Jackson has offered two quarterbacks for this upcoming class, and now he's offered around 7 kids in the past 24 hours for the 2023 class. And I'm going to talk about and break down each kid for you, right? Because I found this out just by searching on Instagram. Just by looking on Instagram. I wasn't even searching for it. I just found it. And I want to, let you know about these kids, right? So you be the judge of who you think will have the best chance of coming to Grambling and who absolutely will not be at Grambling. It's just my job to bring the news to you. Before I get started with this video, if you would like to donate to the channel, you could do so through Cash App right here. I'll put that picture up for y'all to see. Anything you give is greatly appreciated. And with that being said, man, let's get started in the video. So I'm gonna put timestamps in the comment section. Maybe in the comment section it'll be there. It should be in the video as well as the description box, so y'all can just click through and see which kid you want to see. But the first kid I'm going to start off with goes by the name of Cameron Taylor. Keep in mind, every single kid on this list, other than one quarterback, they play multiple positions. It's clear that Hugh Jackson has a type when looking for players. He wants athletes. He wants guys who can contribute whenever or wherever they're needed to be, right? Like guys who are good at it, right? So he wants athletes, guys who plays multiple positions, Ironmen, if you will. Those are the kinds of guys he's looking for. Clearly, he got a type. Like I said, Cameron Taylor, the first kid we'll be talking about. He's 5'11", 175 pounds, right? A running back and an athlete, as I said, from Fontana, California. He's not the only kid on this list from Fontana, California. As a matter of fact, he's been hitting California pretty damn heavily. So, like I said, he's of the class of 2023. He plays at Jurupa Hills High School. He is a 3-star prospect with 12 offers currently. Just to name a few, it would be Florida State, Florida Atlantic, Arkansas, FIU, Arizona. And those are just to name a few, but he has 12 overall. Now, the kid is speedy, like very fast. It doesn't matter what kind of angle you get on him. He's going to outrun you if y'all are in the open space, and he's shifty as well. Just a very crafty playmaker overall. This is a kid you would love to have to design like plays for, gadget plays and everything like that. He's the kind of kid you would want on your team for punt return, kick return, just anything, screenplays especially, anything just to get the ball in his hands. This is the kind of kid that you get creative with when doing so. He will outrun you from every single angle, and I'm not even joking when I say that, right? Very Warren Newman-ish type of guy. So Cameron Taylor, let me know. He's the first kid we're talking about. Let me know if you think he has a shot of going to Grambling State, or the shot that you give Hugh Jackson of landing this kid next year. Now, the next kid we're going to talk about on this list, right? Jordan Napier, 6'2", 195-pound receiver. Also athlete, like kid can play DB as well, right? Out of the class of 2023 from Fontana, California. Like I said, he's been recruiting California very heavily. This kid is a 3-star prospect who nationally is ranked 484th in the country. At his position, he's ranked number 69 in the state of California, number 33. And as far as schools that want him, Texas A&M, Arkansas, Nevada, UNLV, just to name a few. Those are schools who are vying for his services with scholarship offers. This kid can play punt return, kick return, DB, and receiver. Like he wants guys who can do it all, and I don't have a problem with that at all, right? So dude is elusive, right? because when you watch his tape, I'm sure you're seeing it now. He's very elusive, very much a playmaker, very much a stat stuffer, right? Not in a bad way, in a good way. But he's one of those guys who's gonna put together a really good highlight tape, no matter what level he's in, because he can make you miss, right? He can take it to the house on any given play. And Jordan Napier will definitely high point the ball, right? Catch it at his highest point. He's coming down with it, and he does not use body catches at all. Like, he uses his hands. He knows how to shield defenders off with his frame and come down with the ball. And I like that about him, because there's kids in college who still uses their body to catch passes. So he's a little ahead of the curve. I like Jordan Napier a lot. With these schools is after him. I don't know what shot I would give him to go to Grambling over Texas A&M or Arkansas, but we'll see. Like I said, let me know. Every kid, let me know what you think and the chance you give of him coming to Grambling State. So that's it for Jordan Napier. Now, keeping the show rolling, Marquis Shaw, right? That's his name. 6 foot, 215-pound running back from Bakersfield, California. Here's a kid who I think has a really good shot at going to Grambling. Well, Grambling has a really good shot at landing him. He's a 3-star prospect who at his position is ranked number 55, and in the state of California, he's ranked 153. Now, he has 3 offers. ULM, Mississippi Valley. Valley is recruiting so hard right now. Give Dancy his credit. They are just doing the thing right now. And Morgan State. Shout out to Morgan State, because they're shooting their shot with bigger athletes as well, and you just love to see it for HBCUs in general. So Morgan State. But if you ask me, out of those 3 schools, I think Grambling now with Hugh Jackson and that coaching staff definitely has the best shot at landing Marquis Shaw. I believe that. Let me know what you think, though. And just to give you some of his stats, he finished this season with 2,195 all-purpose yards. The boy is really good. Really good. So, Marquis Shaw, I think if you're a Grambling fan, you can write that name down. Not as a guarantee, but as CFL saying, like, I'm pretty confident in you guys landing him. At least right now, because we don't know what other offers he's going to get by the time his senior year is over with next year. But right now, I would definitely put Grambling in the driver's seat if they recruit him hard enough. Hugh and his coaching staff, his NFL staff, can definitely pull this one off. Like, I'm confident in that. I'm very much confident in that. Now, let's keep this thing moving. Next up, we got Zakkarii Black. Now, Zakkarii is of the class of 2023. Did not find him on 247 Sports Composite or ESPN or Rivals, right? But what I can say about this kid is that he reminds me of DeAnthony Thomas. His game reminds me of DeAnthony Thomas. He has the make 'em miss badge, right? Like I said, if you play 2K, you know you get certain badges for when, for what your player is good at, right? Like the specialty. For him, it would be the make 'em miss badge. Like he's Houdini when it comes to that, right? He plays running back, he plays wide receiver, and he plays corner. His cuts are so sudden, like so sudden. He changes directions so many times throughout the course of a play, and does not lose a step, does not lose a single mile per hour from that speed, however fast he's running. Like he's just getting it the whole time, right? So make him this badge. Like I said, he reminds me of DeAnthony Thomas, and he just makes magic with that ball, and it's a beautiful thing to see when he has the ball in his hands. The chance that I give him of going to Grambling, I did not see any other offers. Maybe I just overlooked that when looking on his social media. Maybe I did, right? But I did not see any other offers right now. So Zakkarii Black, if he does not have any other offers, obviously, yes, it looks like he'll be a Grambling State Tiger by next year. But he still has another year, coaches will still call. Like, up until they sign, these kids will get a scholarship offer, can and will hear from college coaches. So it's not always a done deal, right? Like, nothing's always set in stone until they sign on that dotted line. That's the most important thing. Now, Doreith Browning is the next kid I want to talk about. 6'2", 200, well, really, he's 300 pounds. 6'2", 300 pounds, plays defensive tackle and offensive guard. Yeah, he really wants two-way players. Hugh Jackson wants two-way guys. So, his bench press, 225. His squat is a 305. He's pretty strong kid. Of course, those numbers are only going to go up, seeing that he has another year of high school left. Now, he's all league, the number one defensive lineman in his area, right? And the schools that are after him are Morgan State. Morgan State is the only other school I think that's after that, or at least that has offered him right now. Like I said, I could be wrong on that because I feel like I overlooked him when it came to offers, but I know Morgan State is one of them. The thing with him is, Doreith, I still give, even with the other schools that I've seen on him that I can't remember right now, Grambling has the best shot out of all these schools. Again, you don't know what goes on in a recruit's head, but Grambling has the best shot to me to get Doreith Browning. Now, what I see when watching Doreith is that the boy is a straight freight train, a bully. I mean, dudes try to pass rush against him and end up just collapsing immediately. Every other play, I see him collapsing on a defensive lineman. So the strength is there, right? The frame is there. He's quick enough to get out of his pass set on pass blocking situations and protect his quarterback. He's really good in that aspect as well. So, Doreith, I like him. I like him as a prospect. But like I said, let me know in the comments what you think about this kid. Now, two more left. We got two more kids left to talk about. Solomon Davis and Marquis Robby. Now, Solomon, right, second to last, he's 6 feet, 183 pounds, and he's an athlete, of course, of the class of 2023. Now, he's from Covina, California. He's a 3-star prospect who at his position is ranked number 76, and in the state of California is ranked 109. As for his offers, Colorado and Colorado State wants him. Fresno State wants him. Northern Arizona wants him. Now, one thing that I like about Solomon, right? He has a 4.0 GPA. And that's just something we got to clap it up for. 4.0? Come on, bro. Great job by you. Great job by you. That ain't easy to do, bro. So, has nothing to do with football. But, I mean, that's just an incredible thing. Now, he plays wide receiver, corner, running back, and he runs a 4.6 40. So not bad, right? Decent. Great acceleration to me. I think the speed is decent, but the acceleration is where he pulls away from people at. Right? High points to football, of course. Right? Great kick returner, great punt returner. Just an overall playmaker. The chance that I give him of going to Grambling, I'm not sure, right? Because Colorado and Colorado State are still Power 5. And then Ole Miss is Ole Miss still, right? So I'm not sure if he goes to Grambling, but who knows, right? Maybe Hugh Jackson can have the same impact as Coach Prime and pull these kids away from these Power 5 programs, which I think he will do, right? I just don't know who it will be with. So we'll have to wait and see on Solomon Davis. I genuinely believe. But this brings me to the last player on this list, Mr. Marquis Robby. He's last, but he's most definitely not least, right? Class of 2023, obviously by now. He's 6'1", 190 pounds, and he's a quarterback. He is the third quarterback that Hugh Jackson has offered since he even was announced as the coach for Grambling. The third, right? And every single quarterback he's offered is a dual threat quarterback. That should give you a little image on what type of personnel he's looking for. So, Marquis is from Fontana, California. 3-star prospect at his position, number 35, at the quarterback position, not the dual threat position. In the state of California, he's ranked number 67. As far as schools that want him, FIU, Morgan State, Maryland, Ohio, Texas A&M. Just to name a few. Out of this group, I think Grambling beats FIU, Morgan State for sure, Ohio for sure. Maryland and Texas A&M obviously is the two that you would be worried about. I don't see why he would go to Texas A&M. If he goes there, I do not see that working out. Just because they're on the up and up as far as recruiting goes, they're gonna bring in guys who are ranked higher than him at that position. The depth chart is gonna be long, so I don't see it working out at Texas A&M. But you just don't know. Maryland seems like they would be the one that Grambling battles for him, because like I said, Texas A&M, I think that's just a little reach right now. But Maryland seems like a realistic school that he would consider, and that Grambling would be battling with him for, in my opinion. Marquis has a very strong arm. On top of that, his deep ball accuracy. You would hope, both of those things are combined. Because as you can see, Jawan Pass has a huge arm too. The accuracy was not there in the SWAC championship game. So he has deep ball accuracy, right? He can throw on the run very well. It fits his skill set very well. Great touch on the football when he does throw it. He puts it in the right spot every single time. And he's really just a true dual threat kind of guy. That's who he is. That is who he's always going to be as a player. And I think being that clearly that's what Hugh Jackson wants, he is going to fit that offense very well if he does happen to choose Grambling State. Now, that's it for the guys that I had to tell you about regarding Grambling. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate you. You are watching the CFL podcast. I'm pretty sure I got more videos coming as well today. So, with that being said, I'm out. Peace.